What's up, guys? It's Bernie with TooFab, and I am here with our TooGood Artist of the Month, Emily Warren.
Hello.
So, you have written pretty much every hit that's ever been on the radio. Just to name a few, you've written New Rules for Dua Lipa, Boys for Charlie XCX, and almost every major Chainsmokers song. I'm like speechless.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoa. I see this scene where you walk down the hallway. I try to stop you, but you don't wait. It's exactly what I was afraid of. You don't love me anymore. And I know the part where you say you're unfaithful. Sitting at the kitchen table. In that moment in between I love and fucking hate you. I'm not sure why that isn't stopping me. So come sweep me off my feet, 'cause I wanna give you all that I got, and I wanna believe we'll defy all the odds, and I hope you don't hurt me, but oh, if you do, it would be worth getting hurt by you.
Where do you draw this inspiration from? Because it is a wide range of people that you write music for.
Yeah, totally. I think I get the inspiration from the artists. When I get to write in the room with them, I kind of just like ask them what's going on with them, and that kind of helps get everything to be personal to them and kind of span over genres, I guess. I always find that you get the best stuff from just getting people to be really honest and open, and it's just so much easier to write a song about a real thing than try and make something up, I find.
It's funny you say that, because one of my questions had to do with New Rules for Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
So now that I know you sit in with these musicians, are those your rules, or are those her rules for dating?
Actually, so I wrote that with my friend Caroline. She was going through the exact same thing at the time, and we were kind of decided in the session that we'd write a song with rules that she could follow to not keep going back to the same person. So that's how but it was the same like digging for the truth situation.
Wow.
And that's just been awesome, because I get so many messages and people saying like, I've stopped seeing this person now because of the rules, which is amazing.
Forgive me because I don't know how this process works, but is it standard for the songwriter to like meet the artist, sit in the room with them, get to know them, or is that something specific to you?
I'm not sure. I think some people do it. I think now that lyrics and storytelling are becoming more important, I think in pop music people are doing it more, and you kind of can hear it more. But it's something that I picked up kind of a year or two into just writing with other people, because I used to go to sessions with a list of song titles that I would try and make work, which was hard because you have something that you're trying to fit words around and make things up. But I realized how much easier it is to ask someone questions and then tell a story. It's so much easier to come up with lines if you're just saying what you would say if you're speaking about it in conversation. So that's how I love to write now.
Ooh, I wanna give you all that I got, and I wanna believe we'll defy all the odds, and I hope you don't hurt me, but oh, if you do, it would be worth getting hurt by you, getting hurt by you, getting hurt by you, by you. Oh, it would be worth getting hurt by you.
So you just released your very first album.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
It's called
you.
Quiet Your Mind. Why did you decide to venture over into this side of music?
There's a couple reasons. I think first of all, I started off as an artist. I had a band first and then got into songwriting and fell completely in love with it, but always had the bug in me, like I wanted to sing my own stuff, even if just kind of for fun or whatever. And then there were 2 songs, one called Just Click, one called Not Ready to Dance, which are both on my album that I had written while I was just writing for other people. And every time someone was interested in them, I was kind of resistant and thinking, oh, I don't want them to sing that. I kind of want to sing that. And after that happened, it was like, all right, now I need to put music out, or else they're gonna just sit on the hard drive.
Are there any songs that you've sort of written for other people that you're like, oh, I wish I had kept that for myself?
I am very happy to say no.
Wow.
I've been very I think when I write except for those 2 songs, which I put on the album, I'm very specific about keeping it separate, just because I never want it to be kind of a problem or anything. And like I said, when I'm in the room with other people, it's really their story and what they're talking about, so it's easy to keep them apart.
Also, I think the music you tend to write is like electro pop, whereas your stuff is like a little more soulful, is a little more acoustic.
Right. A lot of the artists that I love listening to are like John Mayer and Feist and Regina Spektor and that kind of more like organic sounding stuff. But when I got involved with pop music, I realized that kind of if I can take those influences and that storytelling and put it in a pop song, that there's like commercial appeal there. But for my stuff, it's kind of like I just want it to sound like the music that I love and like the music I grew up on, and not worry. I'm not really trying to worry about radio or charts or anything. It's really just kind of the music that I think is cool.